You want to get better? You got to get out there and be your best.
You got to be here listening and watching BrainBox.
The brain is you, man. You feel me?
We give thanks, man. We give thanks.
Hello, Africa. You are welcome to the maiden edition of BrainBox. On this show, we go the full 9 yards to unleash the full potential of the youth of Africa. Today, I'm having a very exceptional young life coach, full of inspiring words. He has said the youth needs to unlearn a lot of things to be able to succeed in life. Help me welcome Mr. Ibrahim Yunus from Ghana. Ibrahim Yunus is a professional teacher, a writer, a motivational speaker, a relationship coach, and an entrepreneur. Yunus' mission is to help minimize divorce within his country and help minimize poverty and low self-esteem among the youth of Africa. He is the author of 2 books, Becoming the Light of the World and Save Your Marriage and Give Your Children a Better Future. Yunus is married to Jamila and blessed with a son, Abdul Salam. You can get his books to buy on Amazon. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
It's an honor to have you on BrainBox today.
It's a pleasure.
Wow. I've heard a lot about you.
Okay.
And then Mr. Ibrahim Yunus is the author of Becoming the Light of the World. Okay. That is very powerful. That is very, very powerful. So you need to get a copy of this book and save your marriage and give your children a better future. Save your marriage and give your children a better future. Mr. Yunus,
okay.
Why do you think that we need to or we have to unlearn a lot of things to be able to succeed?
You know, thank you very much for this opportunity. What you have learned led you to where you are right now. So if you don't like where you are, you don't blame anybody. You have to unlearn certain things. You understand? You can only do what you know. You can't do what you do not know.
Wow.
And our brain, according to research, when you are born, your brain is like a tabula rasa. Every child brain is neutral, clean. So that's why I don't believe in those who said, me, this is how I am. That's not true. When you were born, were you like that? There were certain belief systems that got downloaded into your brain. Now it has
to make you think in a certain direction.
Absolutely. So you need to unlearn them. For instance, me personally, I was having some characters that were not helping me. So I need to deliberately, unconsciously unlearn them. So you cannot really succeed in life until you unlearn certain things.
Wow.
And it is when you are growing up, what you see, what you experience, what you hear will end up programming you.
Wow.
So when you are born, your brain really is tabula rasa. So you consume the environment. The brain cannot function without information. The brain is fed, can only function when there's information. Now, when we are born, we consume 70% of our environment. Now we become the environment. So if you don't like the environment, you just need to change the condition. It's very, very important. That's why I wanted to touch on the change of mindset.
Change of mindset.
It's very, very important.
Why is it important for one to, change your mindset?
You see, I used to think Ghana is a wrong country. And I've been fortunate to work with several youth from senior high schools, colleges, universities, and polytechnics. And I was shocked to realize that they also believe Ghana is a wrong country. Personally, I used to think Ghana was a wrong country until I met one of my mentors. He said, Mr. Yunus, Ghana is not a wrong country, you are the wrong person.
Wow.
I said, what do you mean I'm a wrong person? He said that the whole West Africa, the most peaceful country in West Africa is Ghana. All the other West African countries have experienced some war battles. except Ghana. He said, now let's come to natural resources. We have gold, timber, bauxite, oil, cocoa. Mention them. That's why Ghana is not a wrong country. We are the wrong people. And that until we change Ghana. Then he asked me that who created Ghana? I said, God. That does he create a bad thing? I said, no. So there are a lot of youth who believe Ghana is a wrong country. Now, if God bless you with a child and you believe that child is a wrong child, would you take care of it?
No.
Anything you believe is wrong, you maltreat it. For instance, because I used to believe Ghana is a wrong country, when I take pure water, guess what? I treat it because it's a wrong country.
So everything should be wrong. Everything will be wrong.
Who are the people who dirty Ghana? Is it Ghana itself?
It's the Ghanaian.
It's the people. So until the people change, there's nothing we are doing. So until we change our perception about something, it's not really what the thing is. Look, if God bless you with a child, if you don't have a proper perception for that child, you'll never benefit from that child.
Wow. Wow.
So perception really, look, if God bless you with a good wife, if you don't have the right perception about her, you won't benefit
Everything
from
about
her.
her will be wrong.
So our whole life really is influenced by perception. So that is why I don't joke with perception. And start with interpretation, how you interpret something.
Okay.
When something happens, look, you can have a professional teacher teaching children, and all of them will interpret what he has taught differently. Now, it's not what he taught that will affect them, it's how they interpret it individually. So your whole life really is revolved around your interpretation. So I'm very careful with how I interpret things. And I used to also believe that my future was in Amsterdam, for whatever reason, you know. I used to believe my future is in USA, like London, Spain, and other kind of things.
Just like many other people.
Once you believe Ghana is wrong, would you like your future to be there?
Go to where your future is.
So I used to really think my future is in Amsterdam. But then I realized that there are armed robbers in Amsterdam. There are really beggars in Amsterdam.
Not as well.
So this is a country I felt my future is there, and there are armed robbers there. Then I realized there's something wrong there. Most Africans believe Africa is a wrong continent. We are blessed with gold, timber, so many, 70% of the natural resources is blessed. Africa is not the wrong continent. We are the wrong people. And until we change, Africa can never change.
Wow.
We changed.
Wow. Wow.
We changed things.
So you've talked about changing the mindset.
Okay.
Is it that easy to change? Is it easy to change your mindset? Because I think everybody wants to prosper. If you are doing something that is not making you prosper, and you know that changing your mindset should make you prosper, why are people not changing their mindsets about some of these things?
Well, there are problems when it comes to
changing the mindset.
People resist change.
Wow.
Anything that has to do with change, people resist.
That is a natural phenomenon.
It's a natural thing. I mean, it's not comfortable.
Comfortable, yeah.
We love comfort. I mean, I'm used to doing something. Now you want me to change it. No. So it takes time. It takes patience. And it takes understanding. It takes wisdom. It takes role modeling. Like you see others doing, it kind of inspired you. Exactly. So changing really does take time. One of the mindset I used to have was that I used to believe that the only way my life would change was to change the government. Basically, most of the youth I've worked with, we have this belief that once the government is changed, our problem will be solved, which was a wrong perception. That's also another wrong mindset. For instance, I remember during J.J. Rawlings, we voted him in, and we thought things would really be better for us, but it was still a problem. So we voted him out and brought J. Kufuor. We thought things would be better. After 8 years, so much corruption, so we have to change him. We brought a Tamils who were very jubilating, and things were still not okay. I remember during John Mahama, I went convince people vote for him, things will change. He came in, things does not change. The average African or the average Ghanaian believe that the only way to change my life is to change the government. And their life is deteriorating. You can't change your life by changing the government. That's a wrong perception. So once you hold this mentality, it will affect you. You go frustration and other things. So I remember during Nana Akufo-Addo, I saw most of my colleagues who went around, hey, Nana and other things. Now Nana is in. Have our condition changed? Just last 2 weeks, I met some of my colleagues there, so that we will change the Nana too. We will change the Nana too. They still believe that the only way to change their life is to change the government.
And that's wrong.
And African youth believe that the only way to change our life is to change our leaders.
So let me ask you this: what steps should one? What conscious steps should one take if you want to change your mindset?
First of all, you need to identify it. First of all, you need to identify it. Secondly, you need to accept it. Many people are not willing to accept
Change.
what they have identified. So let me narrow it to me myself. My mentor showed me that we have right place, right time, and right you. You can be in the right place at the right time, but if you are wrong you will never have success. So the formula is being at the right place, at the right time, and right you. And the right you has to do with the mindset. So what you do is that first of all, you ask yourself, the results I'm getting, am I okay with that? No, I don't like the results I'm getting. Now find someone who is having the results you want. That person is not better than you. He's just a human being like you. The only difference is that person knows something you don't know. And trust me, once you identify what the person is doing and you also start doing it, it's just a matter of time. Our problem, we lack patience. Like it took you like 15 years to learn something. And now when it comes to changing, you want within 1 month you should change. It takes time.
It takes time.
So you need patience. You need to learn patience. Lack of patience is killing people. God will bless all of us. But whether you have the patience to wait for the blessing. Because he won't bless you at your time. Do you know that I have a son? If I give him a car key right now, it will kill him. Sometimes a way to show love is to deny the person. Sometimes you can show love by taking something from someone. I thank God for taking certain things out of my life. Had not been because of that, I wouldn't have been very close with him. When God wants you to be close, he takes things from you. Assuming you have everything, you won't even care for him. So now it has to do again about mindset.
How you understand things, how you interpret things.
Your whole life revolves around your understanding. Like we act based on how we understand things.
Your reaction is based on how you understand.
You understand things.
And that's how come sometimes you get people having an issue. One person, it becomes a problem for one person and another person takes it as normal.
It's just based on that. For instance, let's come to opinion and facts. If I give you apple drink or banana drink and you said it's nice, and I give that same banana drink to somebody and the person says it's not nice, which of you is right? You are all speaking from your how you see things. Now, if I ask you who is the first president of the United States of America, it's George Washington.
That's a fact.
So if somebody said it's George Bush, which of them is right? It's the George Washington. Now, if I say who is the current president of Ghana, it's Nana Akufo-Addo. So if somebody says John Mahama, which of them is right? So we need to separate the difference between opinion and facts. like Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi, who is the best? These are opinions.
Yeah.
Like NDC and NPP, who is the best? These are opinions. Like what and what, who is the best? So I see people fighting, arguing, like killing each other based on opinions. You don't, when you see yourself arguing with somebody, then it's opinions. Facts, you can't argue on facts. You just can't. So I narrow myself, I only talk on facts.
You want to get better? You got to get out there and be your best. You got to be here listening and watching BrainBox. Your brain is you, man. You feel me? We give thanks, man. We give thanks.